Hey guys, it's Josh here from themoderngay.com. Today I wanted to talk about my coming out story, because what would a gay blog or a gay YouTube channel be without the coming out story? So I guess I came out to my friends and my sister a long time ago, but I hadn't come out to my parents until a few years ago. And I guess it was this fear of disappointing them, or there was something that was holding me back, and I just couldn't do it. And every time I thought I was going to do it, I couldn't. And you obviously reach a point where you think to yourself, I can't keep this going on forever. I need to tell them, I need to get this weight off my shoulders. And I knew my parents would be cool with it. They're really liberal, they're really awesome, but I just didn't want to disappoint them. And I thought that if I was gay, I would disappoint them. So that's what kept me from telling them. But like I said, I reached a point where I was like, okay, I'm going to tell them, let's do this, let's get it done. How am I going to do it though? I didn't want to have a whole sit down discussion or a big moment where everyone gathered around and cried. It didn't seem like the road I wanted to take. And I know it works for some people, but I wanted to find a way to kind of reduce the seriousness of it and make it kind of like a thing, because I was so comfortable with it, but there was still this fear. So I was like, okay, how am I going to do this? And I thought of a way that might be humorous and more in my kind of character. And that was to do a little bit of a scene, which sounds really gay to start off with. But I don't know if you've heard of the term the white elephant in the room, or the big elephant in the room. It's this metaphorical elephant that's in a room and everyone can see it and no one talks about it. And so there's the pink elephant in the room, which is the gay equivalent, which is about this big gay pink elephant in a room and no one wants to acknowledge that it's there. So I kind of felt like that's what it was like in my life, that my whole family knew I was gay, that my parents knew I was gay, but no one wanted to talk about it. And so I thought I'm going to use that metaphor as my way to come out. So I was going overseas 2 weeks prior to my parents going overseas, and we were all going to meet up in Rome. And I thought, okay, this is the perfect opportunity to do it. That way I can let them know that I'm gay. And then when they see me in 2 weeks, they would have had time to react and time to deal with their emotions, and we can all just laugh about it. So I got my sister to help me. And what I did was I bought a pink elephant, which I have kept for all these years, this pink elephant. And the day that I went overseas, I got my sister to go downstairs before my parents woke up and put the pink elephant at the base of the stairs, scatter it with glitter, put this big pink helium balloon saying I love you tied to the elephant. And on that I wrote this note that said, "Dear Mum and Dad, I love you very much, but it's time we spoke about the pink elephant in the room." So I didn't actually say I was gay. I thought they would get the reference. So my sister's done this. I've jetted off on a 24-hour flight across the world. No ability to be contacted by them. And I thought that'll give them enough time. So I get off the plane and I find out they found the pink elephant. And they wrote me a beautiful note saying, "I love you, we love you, nothing to worry about, we knew, and we'll always love you, nothing's changed." What I later found out though was that my sister had to explain to my mother the pink elephant reference because she didn't understand it, so that kind of backfired. But at least it gave them a bit of time to absorb the situation, and it kind of took a bit of the seriousness away from it, which made me a bit more comfortable. And I know that that's not the best way to come out for everyone. I knew that it would be funny in my family. I knew that it was in line with my character and my kind of humor. But I think that when you come out, the lesson is that you need to do it in your own time and you need to do it in a way that's comfortable for you. And that might be announcing it to the family at a barbecue, or writing a note, or sending an SMS or a phone call. But there is no right or wrong way. And the sooner you do it, the better it kind of is. And in the long run, you'll be grateful that you did, because the burden's been lifted since I told my parents. They're so chill, they're so awesome, they're really supportive, and I'm really glad that I did, and that I did it in my own way. So yeah, if you've got any comments or any stories that you'd like to share, please comment below and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks.